Hello everyone and welcome to Boland's Woodworks. I've given it some thought and I figured you guys might actually want to know how I made these. So today I'm going to show you. Not only am I going to show you how to make them, I'm going to show you how to make them better. So I found some oak that I had laying around, and you can see I've had this for a while. I had it marked up for some other project I was probably going to do with them, but never got around to. But anyway, I feel like oak would be a much better material to do this with rather than poplar, because I got into a really big order for some pins, and you can see right there that the tip of the pin started to puncture the wood. I can't remember what I made them out of years ago when I used to do it this way, but by the end of the video we're gonna trash these and we should have a brand new set that's much better that we can use. And I'm going to continue to use this method because I kind of want to go against the grain with this channel. You know, I don't want to always do things, you know, the way that you should, or some people might say that you have to. I want to go against the grain, and I want to do my own thing, and have you guys along with me on that, and maybe, hopefully, give you guys some ideas of things that you can do to help you save some money. You know, might be a little bit easier. So we'll continue doing this. We'll make this sort of our thing that we continue to do. But I'm not going to talk you guys to death and bore you to death. We're just going to get right into it. We'll throw this on the lathe. I'm not going to do a lot of talking, so you know, you guys just can kind of just watch and see how I put it together. It's pretty simple. I just put it on there, shaped out this chunky bit on this end, left the middle a little bit rounder, and then cut down a slimmer neck on this other one. And then I just took a saw and cut it down the middle and got these two halves, and then I threw them back in the chuck and put a little indent in there. But anyway, you guys can just kind of sit there, watch, and get the idea of how to do this. So I won't waste any more of your time. Let's get it on the lathe and get cutting. Okay, we've got this pretty much shaped where I want it. So I'm just gonna take a saw and cut down the middle. I'm gonna cut that little joint off, and then we'll take it off and we'll stick it in the chuck to finish it up. I'm just taking my saw and following that groove that I made, and that makes it where we don't have to clean up as much later on. Once we take it off, we don't have to. We've got a fairly straight line, you know, that makes it easier to, you know, really make it nice and flat. All right, got them apart. I'm gonna stick this in the truck and get that tail cut off. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to cut it off with the lathe instead of the saw. Get that chuck really tight on there. Saw out of the way. All right. Alright, so I went ahead and got it turned around in there off camera, and now all we're going to do is we're going to kind of flatten this face up. And I haven't done end grain with oak in a while, but the last time I remember doing it, it did not like it at all. So I'm gonna do this as gently as possible, because oak is a pretty hard wood. Make sure I got that chuck nice and tight. There we go. Alright, we're just going to flatten that face up and put a bit of a hole in the middle there so the tip of the pen can be directly centered in that. So here we go. Yep, that looks about like what I had in mind. So we'll go ahead and take that out. We'll put the other one on and get it finished up. We're gonna make this one, the hole in this one, a little bit bigger, because it's going to take the back side of the pin. I want it to be a bit larger, so it'll kind of guide and show us where we need to put the center of, where we need to put the end of the pin to make sure it's centered. Get our tool rest up there. Alright, here we go. I decided to leave that little tip right there because that might help to actually center the pin, the end of it, help a little bit. You guys may decide to, a little string or something like, you guys might decide to cut that off, but you know, I left it on there. You know, just, that's going to annoy me until I get it off. Sorry, hang on. Is it still there? No, okay. But yeah, you guys might decide to take that off, but I'm gonna leave it on there. I think it makes it look more purposeful anyway. All right, we've got our two halves finished up here. So let's stick them on the lathe and see how they do against this piece of cedar. Put the big one in the chuck, and the skinny one in the tailstock. Put the tip in there. Look at that. And that just, you know, pops right out. So does that. Now, if you don't have a chuck, or you don't want to use a chuck all the time, you know, you'll just make two of these, two of the slim ones. You see that seems to fare a lot better than the poplar pieces, and I made them a little bit bigger, but I mean, I really hope you guys can take this, you know, make your own. Or even if you don't want to, you know, make them like this, you can make something like it, and turn your lathe into a pen press. So I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.